I want to welcome everybody today. Today is our love event. It's all about the love. And I want to thank everybody for joining us. If you're joining us virtually today or through a recording. And today, students were asked about their interpretation of love. And they could write something, whether it was a poem or a story, or show some art that they had created. So we do have several students presenting. We have a few here today, and hopefully we'll get some more stragglers coming in that had signed up. But we are very thankful for everybody who's here today. So I want to thank Chris and David from Student Life, and then we also have Lynn and Allison here from Laurel Ridge's communication department. They're going to act as judges, and I will just be the organizer here today. So our first contestant today is going to be Megan, and Megan was on time. Megan was excited. So I want to thank you, Megan, so much for being here today. And so you can go ahead and tell us a little bit about what you are sharing, and then you can just go ahead and share. Okay.
All right. Hi, my name's Megan. I love writing, and romance and love has always been a huge thing to me, especially Valentine's Day. So I already had this short story written out, and I figured I might as well present it because I'm really passionate and happy about it. So, um, I wrote, when we think about love, some may say it feels like you're floating. It's as if you two are the only humans to coexist on the planet. You enjoy their presence, the smile they bring to your face, and most of all, the peace the person can give you like no other. Then we have the people that say love is a heart wrencher. The only good thing love is for is the heartache, pain, and trauma that someone leaves behind. It's like a piece was ripped out of you that could never get back. Well, I can tell you that love is not black and white. The truth is, you won't be happy 24/7. It's not always sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes the person you love most may not be your peacemaker, they could be your enemy. You and your partner will have disagreements, arguments, or even debates as the parents tell their children. But in the end, you'll find your way back to one another. You don't give up. Instead, you stay strong and fight for each other. Love is about compassion, loyalty, communication, putting in effort, and being with that person through their highs and their lows. We are all human, which means we have many flaws. But those flaws don't define who we are and how we should treat our own loved ones. That being said, the person that truly loves you will look past your insecurities or any issues you may have. In fact, they would want to help you grow into a better version of yourself. They don't want to change you as a whole. They don't want to help you see the amazing person that they already know you are. Being with somebody is a two-way street. You take care of each other, love one another, and grow together. A relationship is not always going to be 50-50. Sometimes it will be 30-70, meaning you may need to be the glue that holds everything up when your loved one's life is falling at the seams. But just like you help them out of the endless void, they'll help you leave your own dark abyss. People can either flourish together or fall apart. In the end, how you two represent your love will decide if you want to grow as one or not. To conclude, my representation, I'm sorry, to conclude, my version of love is all about being messy, complicated, and filled with unexpected twists and turns that you never see coming. And yet, it is still the most ethereal thing you could possibly witness.
Wow,
Yeah.
very good. Thank you so much. Amazing. And everybody's clapping. Like I have tingles. You mentioned you were so passionate about this piece, and with your writing, I could tell, but also the way you delivered it. Like I said, I have goosebumps. So thank you so much. And you must have had a lot of experiences and all these. You just have all this passion. So thank you so much for sharing. It was very beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Our next contestant is going to be via video, and Chris is going to share that. This participant's name is Zoe. So, Chris, I'll let you do that.
Hello, my name is Zoe Lyons, and I wrote a poem that I called The Perfect Home. I grew up moving house to house, stoop to stoop. Every time I looked at the newest one, I would look at it and think, I love this house. There's been tall houses, there's been short houses, some that were creaky, some that were loud, but they kept me sheltered from the dangers of the world. I never stayed at one house for too long. Whenever it would rain, the basements would flood, and I always thought that it would just be easier to start new. One day, my friend introduced me to a house I've never seen before. I stared as I felt a longingness I've never felt before. It was warm, it was cozy, it was perfect. Rain pattered on the strong window panes, but has never even thought to flood this house. I would come home to a greeting every morning and a greeting every night. I love my house. I settled in, finally brave enough to unpack the bags that I've been living out of for so many years. My house is full of light. Smiles as bright as sunbeams wake me up each and every morning, kissing my cheek. My house may creak sometimes, but it is never loud. I stared at the looking glass, fascinated of the image of myself. I glow with the happiness as I begin to smell like the comforting fragrance of my house. I tell my stories while it patiently listens, then invites me to watch our favorite movie while I gently doze off. With this peacefulness, I knew I would never need to move again, for I no longer live in a house. This is my home, my favorite place with whom I will live forever. I love my home. Thank you.
Another beautiful piece. We are so fortunate to have such amazing writers and to have you all share that with us. So thank you, both Megan and Zoe. Thank you. And Chris, has anybody else logged in?
Unfortunately, I haven't heard from our other three contestants as of right now.
Okay. Okay. Well, no worries. So at this point, it's going to be such a hard decision, and I'm going to just let Allison, David, and Megan go out into a break-off room, and then they're just going to confer, and Megan, Chris, and I can kind of chat. Okay. So if you want to go ahead, David, and go in your breakout room.
David, take it away.
Okay, so after looking into the breakout room and listening to them, I did not add my input at all. I'll have them both say together who they chose as the winner. And then the prize will follow after Chris mentions to me what the prize is again. But I think I just want to say thank you all for coming in today, and I appreciate your time and your commitment, because it's a big holiday for some people and a bigger holiday for others. So thank you, and thank you, Megan, for being part of it today. And thank you to Zoe, too, for sending in a submission. We appreciate both of you. All right, so then first prize is $200 Visa, and then $100 Visa for second prize. So got some money going your way either way. So I'll pass it on over to Dr. Beal and Allison to announce who the winner is.
Allison, you want to jump in or do you want me to handle this?
Hi, either way sounds perfect to me.
Okay. So, based upon our discussion, we have decided that the first place winner for this amazing emotional presentation is Megan. Congratulations, Megan. Thank you so much for this. We felt like your presentation really came through to meeting the theme. It was expressive, it was compelling, it was complex, it was passionate. You really engaged the listeners. We really just very much appreciated this as going along. Secondly, then we thought about the second presentation and felt like it was, while it didn't quite meet the same level, it really had a lot of value in how we considered our relationships and that experience as we kind of go down that path. So thank you so much for both participants. Zoe, thank you. Megan, thank you very much.
Wonderful. And Megan, this is going to give you some money to start your journey. You were talking about you needed to get some money to, start putting your books out. So I will be looking at the bookstore for your books when you become an author.
Thank you.
Did you want to say anything on behalf of your win?
I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
Yay. Well, again, congratulations. And honestly, you put your heart and soul into it and keep writing. We are so happy to be able to hear your words, and you need to share these words. This is something you can't keep inside, so please continue to share with us. And thank you all for giving your time today. I hope everybody has a great Valentine's Day, however you think about love, however you celebrate it. And thank you for everybody who also tuned in to watch the video. So I want to thank you all so much and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you all.